Hello everyone, how are you? I'm going to be doing a really lovely seasonal smoky eye just to set you up ready for the party season. I'm going to be using the lovely Kevyn Aucoin palette that I mentioned to you in my Space NK film. These shades I have been using continually since I picked it up. Really lovely kind of natural pewtery tones, great mattes for creating shape and a nice base. And these metallics are just so much fun. This colour here, which is sort of coming up as like a sort of burgundy, it's like a reddy, goldy, pewtery colour, but it looks more red on camera. I'm going to use that too. I've started with a heavier base than I normally would because I want longevity to this look, and I've used the Power Fabric from Giorgio Armani, which feels super light but gives high coverage and really lasts. I haven't powdered or anything, and I've just used the Magic Away by Charlotte Tilbury in number 2, just cushioning that lovely soft flexible concealer underneath my eyes. I'm not going to do any powder because I might add a little bit more oil on a little bit later. So I'm just going to start with my skin like this. Also found a really great product, by the way. Well, actually my friend did. I call her my Frexpert. She's got a real eye for beauty products, and she found this product called Archery, and it's from a company called Soap and Glory. On one end, it's got a really lovely neutral eyebrow kohl pencil, slightly beveled to get a sharper edge. And on the other side, it's got the ink. So that's great if maybe you don't have any eyebrows or you're filling in gaps. I've just used it lightly on the inside, and I think it's really flattering, and it's not reading as red on the camera as many of my eyebrow pencils I was noticing were. So yes, I can do a tutorial on this next year if you would like to know more about how to apply it. So before I apply any eyeshadow, I always apply a powder base. It can be any powder, just don't make it too heavy, keep it light. Just using this By Terry one because it's nice and soft, and you can see that it just absorbs the powder. If you've got very greasy eyelids, like my mum has, then use a lid primer. NARS does a really great one, Max Factor does a great one, and it just really helps to kind of just seal in that extra moisture, giving a little bit more longevity and smoothness when you apply your eyeshadow. If you apply your eyeshadow to a slightly damp base, you're going to really struggle getting that softness to it. So exciting. Right, I'm going to go in hard and fast, and I'm going to go in with this lovely bright copper shade. I'll use the same brush, and watch this goes on. I'm going to put it on my hand first, just to make sure I'm not going to overdo it, because obviously I have a tendency to be a little bit clumsy. I just love this pop of colour, and it's strong, but you wait till I finish the eye, don't be scared. And I'm going to take it till I get over the hump of my eyelid, just here, because that's when I'm going to get a really nice shot of light first of all. And going on the other side. This is a My Kitco brush. It's accompanied by a lovely makeup artist called James Malloy, who I met for the first time at a dinner a couple of weeks ago, and he's absolutely lovely and very gorgeous. And he has got a really great range of well-priced makeup brushes and bags and set bags, etc. So if you haven't looked at his site, take a look, because they're really, really great quality. Okay, so I'm going to leave that like that for now and see how that spreads. I'm going to go in with a MAC 239 brush just to, it's a little bit more compact if I show you the difference. That's a little bit softer. The My Kitco brush, so you just get like a softer application, but with this MAC one, you know, it's a very popular brush. It compacts the eyeshadow and makes it slightly denser. Now I'm going to go in for 2 metallics. It is Christmas. And I'm just going to blend this colour in very lightly to the outside of my eye. Now I'm sort of doing this sort of tappy tap pat motion because, one, I don't want to spill any eyeshadow down. See, look how that red picks up and blends in with the lovely sort of bright amber copper. It's almost like an ambery copper, isn't it? And I'm going to push back that annoying socket. The more dark I put just in this corner here, the more it goes back. Now sometimes if I'm getting ready and maybe my skin feels fine, I've just had a shower and I want to do my makeup, I'll just put a couple of lovely hydrating eye patches on. I love the Icelandic brand Skin, and Elemis do some really beautiful ones as well, really hydrating. But my skin didn't really need it today, and I didn't want to look like a complete Burke all the way through like I did last year when I did mine. So I've used the flat side of the brush here, and as I come round, I'm just using the tip, you see, just to really thin out that eyeshadow line. And because these powders are so soft, and because it had a soft base to go onto, it's blending really effortlessly. I hope you can see that well in the camera. I'll do the other side. So push the product on to the brush, push it to the outside of my lid. Just lift your brow, tip your chin back so that you can really see all of your lid, and just blend those two colours together. Take the tip around and blend it in. Okay, so I'm just going to take a softer brush now, so over 221, and just use the soft brush to migrate all the colours together, and just to gently just push them a little bit higher, just to create that nice socket. Now I'm going to use one of the mattes with a cotton buzz, and I'm probably going to go in with the darker ones actually, the real sort of dark aubergine. Again, I've just put it on the cotton bud, tap off the excess and just push that along the outside. I don't want it to travel too far. I just want it to add a little bit more depth on the outside so it makes my eyes look a little bit more round. And then with the tip there, I'm just going to literally drag that colour, not too much, just on the outside there, and take a clean bud and just bring that round. Just very soft. I want to create a bigger surface area of my eyes. I don't want to make this sort of line too skinny and hard. Just think it's a little bit more elegant to drag it softly. That's why I put the metallic over, because if I went straight in with the matte shade, it'd be really hard to blend. Whereas that's starting to create a nice shape. I'll start that on the other side too now. So this is going to be the last film for this year. I can't believe another year's gone by. I remember saying my thank you video last year, saying thank you for being like the best subscribers. It's been a really lovely two-way conversation, as much as it's, you know, a lot of extra work with doing my normal day job as well. It's definitely worth it. I've learnt a lot from you guys, and I'm very grateful to be a part of the beauty conversation. I would feel a bit sad if I didn't have a place where I could sort of meet like-minded women and chat about the products that we love, things that we don't like, and you know, just have that lovely connection as and when you want to drop in. It's lovely, isn't it? So I'm going to have a little break, snuggle down with the family for a couple of weeks, and then come back fresh in January. Well, I'm saying I'm coming back fresh in January. I probably won't. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Fresh. New year, new start, lots of new ideas. Okay, nice. So I think that's starting to look balanced. Now, because this is all soft and lovely, let me just go in with my brush again just to make sure. There you are, that just drags the metallic just over that matte. I think that's enough shadow for my eyes. I'm not keen on a lot of eyeshadow. I love this because it's shimmery, and I'm going to put a lot of black in my waterline and with my lashes. It's all going to come together, and it's a party look, but I don't like too much eyeshadow. I think unless you're really placing it in the correct way, it can age your eyes somewhat. So I don't like too much eyeshadow, so just keep it as simple and as soft as you can, she says, with about 3 different eyeshadows on her eyes. Oh, well, it is Christmas, isn't it? It's going to blend that with my finger. I love this shade. It's just such a unique shade. I might add a little bit more later. Anyway, Beauty Pie has got a really lovely soft kohl pencil, which is perfect for going inside the waterline. You see how that deposits such a lovely solid amount of pigment all the way along the lash line. And I'm just going to take it underneath as well. It's not the most attractive of poses doing this, but it really helps define your eye. If you can compare it to my other eye, it also shrinks the eye, so don't ever do this and not put mascara on, because it'd be the mascara now that you put on that opens out your eye. But just by lining your eye with this very soft, look, my eyes aren't watering. Sometimes you put them in and they can be scratchy, they can be hard, and your eyes feel watery. Well, they're not the ones for you. This Beauty Pie one is really soft and lovely. So that's nice, and it's just in this inner corner here. Just under there, not on the eye. So I'm not doing it on the lid, I'm doing it underneath so that I'm giving my eye shape, but I'm not making it look heavily lined. Okay. Now, I'm not going to use eyelashes because I'm just going to whack on my Caution Hourglass mascara. I would use a lash if I was going for a simpler shadow. I'm quite fortunate, I've got nice long lashes anyway, or lashes that sort of open out my eyes. But if I was going to go for maybe like an eyeliner and like a matte lip for my party look, then I might just chuck on a few individual eyelashes. And in fact, you can get these eyelashes that are like 2 or 3 individuals just linked together, so you can just put them on with one application. And they're really handy. I tend to use those a lot at work. Because they just save time, because usually when I'm working with actresses, you know, they've got a lot on the plate, they're rushed. I'm usually working alongside a hairdresser who's blow drying the person's hair. It's very rare these days that you get, you know, a good couple of hours to get someone ready. And quite frankly, if you're doing that all the time as an artist or an actress, it's a bit boring, doesn't it, after a while, sitting there and just waiting for everyone to do their magic. We obviously love it, but you know, you've got to be respectful of people's time, so you've got to be quick. Da-ding! The lash and the liner really brings it to life. Right, just to add a little bit more, I'm going to go in back with that darker matte aubergine shade and just really pull out that shadow a little bit more. I think I can take it just a little bit more and then we'll blend it. I'm going to push that. Do you know what I'm going to do? Just because it's only a tiny bit, I'm going to go back in with my cotton bud. You see just there, that corner of the eye. There we go. Just pulling that out and connecting that in is really going to make a difference. That's nice, I like that. I love the colour selection in this palette. It's sort of slightly different to what I'd normally wear or use. And let me just go in there again on the outside corner and bring that out. Okay, and then back in with my soft brush. Great, and just extend a tiny little bit of that shimmer, just what's left on my brush, just up very gently into the brow, but no highlighter under the brow. Yes, that's very pleasing, I think. Right, keeping it simple on the skin, I'll go in with my trusty Max Factor cream blush, which just suits everybody, just to give a little bit of shape and dimension. I wouldn't do any kind of pinky blush or orangey blush with this because the focus of this makeup is my eyes. And if I've got another colour drawing someone's eye to my cheeks, it just I don't know, it just doesn't look as classy. Just take the By Terry compact powder, just a little bit here, just take it over my top lip because it makes it look less wavy and bumpy over there between my brows, and I'll just let the rest of my skin glow. Be interesting to see actually when we chat in January how the laser is progressing on my face. I'm really excited about this process. Really, really excited, and I'm very lucky to have someone who is so knowledgeable and as skilled as Debbie to look after me. Did any of you join in and sign up for her case studies? She was asking for people to be case studies to show her work on. It's a great opportunity. Right, okay. So, well, I guess you could go for a nude lip, couldn't you? But I'm not. I'm going to use this lovely, lovely Becca one that I've got in my handbag for Christmas because it's just so lovely. I'm going to use a neutral lip liner. This is one by Rimmel. I forget the number or name of it now. What? 1,000 Kisses. That's nice. And I'm just going to do a nice little shape around my top lip. I could use a red liner because the gloss is red, but I don't want to have too much colour. I just want a nice shape in my mouth. And then I use the soft gloss over the top. I say soft gloss because it's not sticky in the least. These Rimmel liners are such great value and they do a perfect job. They're not very, they don't dry out at all. There's that, and that doesn't look very nice, may I add. But wait till I put this on. There we go. And it's got a lovely doe foot. The doe foot sits really comfortably on the lips when you apply it. And it smells divine. You know, everything you'd expect from an amazing brand like Becca. Now I'm going to take it as bravely as I can to the edge of my lip line, and then I might just soften it down slightly. Right, I love the look. It's fun, it's fresh. I just love these tones on the eyes. I think they're really pretty. So I just want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas. Enjoy it, get some rest, and you know, a lot of us also find Christmas really hard. So if you're going to be missing loved ones, then sending you love, hang in there, and I very much look forward to speaking to you and having a lot more fun and conversations in January. Bye for now and Merry Christmas.